Yo, what's good with y'all boys? We back, you feel me? And today we finna react to, you already see the title. Don't forget to follow my Instagram right there too, x.sean, and don't forget to drop a like and drop a sub. Anyways, let's get straight into this.
Guess the murderer. We have 5 people here. 4 of them are paid actors who are making up a full story. And one of them actually committed murder. We have Denny, Herm, Lawrence, and our good friend Ari today. And we're gonna try and figure this out. So, first round, we're going off looks. Who we think looks like a murderer.
One in the middle.
You, the white man. And it's not because you're a white man. You just have a look in your eyes that is very intense. And when I look in his eyes, I
one in the middle. I'm calling it, bro.
I can see that too.
What do you think?
The one in the middle.
Because
With the motivated t-shirt?
yep, because he looked like he motivated to kill.
yeah, I can see that.
What you think, Lawrence?
The one in the middle.
I'm gonna go all the way to the left here, because he ain't make eye contact with me until just
One
now.
in the
Oh, yeah, that's a
middle,
killer, for sure.
Ari?
I'm gonna go with the chick on the right because women have a lot of mental illness.
That's,
So it's the one in the middle.
I agree. I think it's right here in the front.
What about my guy in the center, though?
Yeah.
Everybody skipped past him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, he turned and looked at us.
That's what I'm
So much
saying.
swag.
It looked like he been getting high to forget about the trauma.
Kev, you know what he looked like? He looked like wrong path.
Herman went down the
If
wrong
he went down the
path.
wrong path, that's
You're
Herman.
not even
Okay,
laughing.
we're gonna move on now to the intro round. Have you guys introduce yourself, and we'll go from there. We'll start at the top. What is your name? And give us the intro.
My name is Jay. I was convicted of second-degree murder for killing my neighbor.
It sounded so truthful.
All right, number
he
2.
probably
What is your
do
name?
something,
And give us
probably
the
did
full
something.
intro.
I don't even know.
My name is Johnny Cago. Mine was in second-degree murder, though.
It was first, huh?
No, it was involuntary manslaughter.
Wait, what was your last name again?
Cago.
Is that Italian?
Your name is. Wait, what's your first name?
Johnny.
Johnny, that's some real Sopranos.
Johnny C.
Italian too.
You know, them Italians don't play.
Okay, number 3. Tell us your story.
My name Lucky Luciano, and I was convicted of second-degree murder.
Lucky Luciano.
Clearly, you ain't that lucky.
Yeah, that sounds like a GTA name.
What's your real name?
Is that your real name?
Nah, I go by Lucky Luciano. Everybody know me by Lucky Luciano.
Do you do music?
I do music.
See, he's a rapper.
Okay, number 4. What is your story?
My name is Robert Figueroa, and I was convicted of second-degree murder.
He did it.
You know, he said it in a tone I was like, yeah, I did that. But you know what? I moved on, and it is what it is.
He didn't even open his mouth or show his teeth when he said it, so I'm kind of a little nervous. Look at it, he can't even show him.
Where are you from?
Right now, I'm in L.A.,
Where are you from originally?
San Bernardino County.
A lot of murders go on down there.
Ari, what do you think about Robert?
Looks like he got that shirt for free somewhere. Murders wear free shirts.
All right, and our beautiful lady.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Pogats, and I was convicted of second-degree murder for killing my husband.
I think all this second.
Well, if she's actually the murderer, that's crazy.
I say, I mean, the money got her a nice little fit and some nice shoes.
You trying to get that life insurance money, huh?
You still wear the ring?
Oh, got her.
Those are just rings so no one hits on me.
I think Jay's put on an act.
For sure.
At first, I thought it was him, but now I feel like he's acting. He's just a good actor.
Yeah, if you give Jay a script, I think he'd be able to play a really good murderer.
So I'm leaning more towards Johnny now.
What? to put
Johnny
out-
being what?
The murderer or to put out there?
The murderer?
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna say because he is.
He killed. He killed. But look at Lucky's also looking around like, man, this don't even
Did
know.
you hear the way he talked to you when you was like?
Yeah, he gave you attitude.
He talked like that's how he operate in real life. That don't seem like an actor.
He just watched The Sopranos before he came here. I'm telling you.
You think?
I
Hey,
think he did.
See, that's that stereotype I hate, man.
Oh. I can't tell if they're acting or they're actually
That's what
angry.
I'm
but
saying.
who? If they are acting, who is playing the role more believably, Jay or him?
Him?
Okay, then if we just getting rid of one person, right?
No, we're not voting anybody out.
Oh, okay.
No, we're gonna pair everybody's murder story and get to the bottom of it. Let's look at the other side of the room. We got obviously Jennifer, Robert, and Lucky.
I think Lucky could just be the silent killer in a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, he just did it and kind of was like, you know what? I made my mistake, did my thing, did my time.
Now he back out.
Yeah, I'm rapping, doing my thing.
What are the main things rappers talk about in their raps?
Bitches.
In what else?
Money.
In murdering. If he murdered somebody, he would be rapping about it.
Give us one of your bars, hooks.
Boy, you can't with this. You bust caps at my Regal and you missed.
Oh, they tried to kill him.
You bust caps at my Regal, now you dump, diddy dump, and nothing could save you. That Playboy gangster.
Okay, that's good. Now, can y'all just, no, wait. Now, can somebody express to me what was he just rapping about?
I'm gonna tell you, they tried to shoot you. They shot up the whip. You shot back. God. And now where we at? 2nd degree murder because it was self-defense.
Isn't that crazy? Because Denny just said
He
that.
did. You're right, Denny.
I know we're not supposed to eliminate anybody, but I'm ready to eliminate Robert.
Yeah.
I don't think Robert.
Robert's just too innocent, too giggly.
No, that's the ones you gotta watch.
That's a crazy man right
That's
there.
the ones you gotta watch. He too, like, chill about it all.
Let's move on to the 3rd round. This round is about the details
Bro.
of the crime. So we're gonna ask you guys a couple of questions about
They
the
all look like
crime,
they
the
probably
weapon
killed
that was
somebody.
used, any witnesses, and we're gonna go from there. But I think we're locking in Lucky as our guest so far.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah?
No.
Okay.
No.
Lucky? Do you think
Johnny.
Johnny?
I'm gonna go Robert.
Robert? I'm going Lucky.
I'm still rocking with Jay.
Jay?
Lucky.
Okay. Lucky.
A lot of people don't know this, but the best way to make money on
Bro,
YouTube
Lucky
in
just looked like he killed
2023
somebody.
is not by becoming
To me.
Lucky, what was the weapon that you used?
I used a 38.
Jay, what was the weapon that you used?
This basic knife, Swiss Army knife, basically.
And that's a crime of passion down
I'm
there.
about to say, I'm not gonna lie, anybody that's willing to stab somebody really hate that person.
Okay, Johnny, what was your weapon of choice?
Colt 2000. I don't know about guns either.
Robert, what did you use to kill your person?
A skillet.
A skillet?
I believe that.
That's disgusting. Was it a cast iron or a non-stick?
Cast iron.
So y'all were in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Bro, he's lying.
He's a very bad liar, and that's okay.
Jennifer, what was the murder weapon used?
A cigarette boat.
A cigarette boat?
Yes.
Like what I ash on?
No, we were actually on a cigarette boat,
Oh,
and I
wow.
strategically placed my husband at the base of the boat so the driver would go over some grade bumps, and he flew off.
Flew off
and he
the end.
couldn't swim.
If you don't know how to swim, why would you go on a cigarette boat?
Black people go on boats without knowing how to swim all the time.
Bro, that's
But
still
not
a
by
cap.
choice a lot of the time, but yeah. He falls out the boat. He starts to drown. You said there was a captain that drove the boat.
It was my brother. It was my brother's boat.
So your brother knew about this?
Not really, because it was gray. It was cloudy. It was off the coast of Malibu. We weren't that far out, but the waves were smashing. And I don't know if you've ever been on a cigarette boat
She
or not,
capping.
but you kind of go like this.
I've been on all types of boats. Jennifer, so your brother didn't know you were gonna do this?
No.
So when your husband falls out and starts to drown, does your brother not go to help him?
He was too worried about making
Stop.
sure that the boat was okay.
Over your husband's life.
Well, he didn't really know that he fell off.
No further questions, Your Honor. I
Cap.
just cracked the case. Jennifer, thank you. You're lying. You're done. Here's why. If that was your plan, that would be a premeditated murder, which would make you a first-degree murder. You told us it was second-degree. Second-degree means it's in the moment. You clearly planned this with the whole boat brother thing, so you couldn't have been a second-degree murder. Let's move on back to this side of the room. Yours is in the kitchen, Robert?
Yes.
Lucky, where was yours?
Mine was at the house.
In your house?
Yeah.
What room?
I caught that bitch cheating.
Huh?
Oh, Lucky. She deserved it.
So you walk in your house and you find your partner with someone else,
Yeah, in the bed.
Damn,
and you shot at her.
I shot them both.
And
Dying.
your partner was a woman?
Wait, what are you talking about?
that was crazy, Ari.
What kind of question is that?
I just wanted to know what gender your partner was.
Ari gonna get himself shot.
How long were you with her for?
8 years.
Was she a good cook?
Yeah, she was good until, like I said, man, 8 years going down the drain, spending money, shit like that. Then come to find out, something tell me to do a DNA test.
Oh, y'all had kids together.
Yeah, and found out that was lying the whole time.
Oh, so you didn't catch her in the bed. You just you did a DNA
He did
check.
caught her in the bed.
When I caught them in the bed, I lost it. I flipped out.
Okay, Johnny,
Dying.
where was your crime at?
It was at a party. It was at a party. I was 19 years old.
Okay.
So we do the math.
Johnny, what city was this in?
Tallahassee,
Who did you kill?
the guy who had the party, or one of the people that had the party.
Any witnesses?
No,
Accomplices?
no.
Bitches?
Bitches?
Good, thank you. Okay, Jay, you killed your neighbor with a knife. Any witnesses?
Nah,
You have an accomplice?
nah.
Where'd you stab him at? Hey, Lucky. You ever heard somebody get stabbed like that?
Hey, was you pissed off or like it was a noise complaint or it's just like y'all got into an interaction and next thing you know, pop, pop.
I was staying in a sober living in Northridge.
Okay.
All right. And I'm trying to get my life together. This dude moved in who, from the old neighborhood. It turned out that he had something to do with killing my cousin. I never liked anyway, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is like
This is cap.
Your neighbor killed your cousin.
No. Yeah, he had something to do with it. He talks a lot of shit.
Okay.
He talks a lot of shit. So it turns out like he's talking shit, whatever, and everything like that. And when he moved in, I was just like, I never liked this cat anyway.
The that killed your cousin moved next door to you.
No, sober living.
Sober living.
Okay, so you ain't never had issues with alcohol, I guess, or whatever. But I'm saying we have issues with alcohol. It's a house, and it's a bunch of bunk bed like that or whatever. So we all trying to get our life together, everything like that or whatever. This cat moved in. I ain't never liked this cat to begin with. He's always talking. So the thing is, he always talking stuff. He's talking to my the dude on the top bunk of me. Basically saying blah 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 blah. He had something to do with it. So
Well, Jay, that's gonna make a hell of a movie someday on Netflix. All right, we're gonna move on to the next round. This next round
that
about
shit happen
prison.
all the
Let's start
time.
with you, Jennifer.
That's like
how many years did you do?
Somebody in jail, nigga came in, he found out, he got something to do with killing one of his mans or something that. But yeah, it could be true.
Prison.
I was only in 3 years.
What was the name of the prison?
It was in San Pedro. It was the country club prison.
What's a day look like in San Pedro's country club?
Well, you get up in the morning and you have a nice breakfast with the other girls, and then there's the tennis courts, and then there's also you do a little duty. I mean, you have like either kitchen duty or you guard some of the basketball courts.
I want to ask you a question, Jen. What was your inmate number?
4937.
Let me ask you this. So how big is this prison?
It's relatively big.
How many people would you say are in the prison?
Oh, about 500.
But your number is 4,930?
Get her, Gail.
500 people, but there's 4,000 numbers?
Well, there's different codes for everything.
Kevin, you killing it today, Kevin.
I'm on my y'all. Zoom in on my face, Austin. I'm on my I've been watching Suits all week getting ready for this.
Wow.
Robert, how many years did you do in prison?
31.
31 years
It's a long time.
for killing someone with a skillet.
What?
How old are you?
52.
When did you get out of prison?
2020.
2020. So 2020 is 3 years.
I picked the software engineering program because they pay very well. It's a fast-paced industry. The boot camp allowed me to.
So in the middle of COVID.
Which means you committed this crime at 19 years old.
18.
How many times did you hit him with the skillet?
Quite a few.
Honestly, I believe him, bro.
I told you.
He don't seem like an actor to me.
You think he killed somebody with a skillet and did 31 years in prison? A skillet does not get you 31 years.
How long do you get for murdering somebody?
If it's first degree murder with like a weapon and all that, maybe 25 to life. Yeah. But 31 years of second degree with a skillet? Y'all crazy, bro. Lucky.
Yes, sir.
You said how many years in prison?
I did 8 years.
8 years in prison?
Yes, sir.
In one singular prison?
No.
How many prisons?
I went to 3.
What were the names?
It was Calipat, Ironwood, and Pelican Bay.
My flag with Lucky right now is that anybody would remember Pelicans Bay first.
True.
Every single person knows that Denzel line, including Lucky.
Did you have a cellmate?
Of course. But then, me, I didn't get along with cellmates, so I'll beat their ass all the time.
My brother don't be playing.
Yeah, I agree.
Johnny, tell us, how many years did you do in prison?
I did 3 weeks in county.
I'm now backtracking.
I still
it
think
does
it's
seem
Lucky,
a little
bro.
Soprano-y to me now. Yeah. He feels a little actor-y now. I do agree.
Thank you.
I do agree.
Jay, how many years did you do in prison?
I did 8 of 10.
Can I ask Jay a question? How is this SAG strike affecting you? I think I see him outside of Warner Bros. With a sign.
You do 8 years. What was the prison name?
It's Indian Springs.
And did you have a cellmate?
Cat named Gerald.
Cat named Gerald.
Don't that sound like it's from a script?
Jay, what was Gerald in jail for?
Same thing. He's still in there.
For stabbing somebody like boom, boom, boom?
No. I mean second degree, but his was more intense. So.
How did he stab him?
We're gonna move on to the final round. Everyone's gonna give us their full story. Try to make it about 60 seconds and tell us fully what happened. Jennifer, we'll start with you. Tell us the full story.
Okay, full story. So it was
She
a
capping.
late evening. My brother had a cigarette boat. He's asked my ex-husband, or my husband at the time, and me if we wanted to go out for a quick little on the ocean. It's like, sure, why not? Okay. So he picked us up at the end of the pier, and we jumped in and we went. Now, we weren't that far out. It happened to be somewhat wavy and rocky.
Bro, first of all, if they went out, she ain't tell nobody she was planning this in her head. He was sitting on the edge. He fell off and drowned. I think they would consider it an accident, you feel me? So I don't think she would go to jail unless she snitched on herself. I don't even know.
And the boat went like this. I placed my husband at the back of the boat. I gave him a nice, great big margarita. And you know what? We flipped like that. It went really hard. He fell off. No, his remains were never found because there's shark out there.
I'm gonna make this very simple. Is that the story of someone who murdered someone, or is that the story of someone who accidentally died on a boat?
That's the story of somebody who read a novel.
How did she get convicted for murder
Exactly.
when she's saying her husband fell
Fell
off
off the boat. I just said that.
Robert, tell us the story of how you murdered someone with a skillet.
Okay, well, I went to Pomona, California to visit a girlfriend. I didn't have a vehicle. I took the bus. So on my way back, it was a little too late to catch the bus. Somebody came up and asked if I needed a ride. He said the buses aren't running. So I said, sure, and got in the car. So on our way towards Upland, he asked, do you drink? And I said, yeah. So he said, we want to stop by for a drink. All right, cool. You know, I had no problem with it. And I got in the car, we took off and bought some beer. And we went to his house and we started drinking. So,
Hey, yo. Where the story going, bro? Nigga offered him to get in a car, got a drink, back to his house. Hey, yo.
He asked me a little bit about my background, my family, and all that, and I just told him I don't have too much family. It was getting kind of late, so I told him, hey, I gotta go. And he said, okay, you know, soon. And soon wasn't coming fast enough, so I asked him, you know what, are you gonna take me back, or do I need to take off and go on foot? And he pulls out a gun. So I said, you ain't going anywhere. So I figured, okay, well, what do you need? Of course, he asked me for my wallet. That's the first thing I gave him. Then I asked him, can I leave? He said, no. So he said he's going to call a friend, and then we'll see what happens. So I was waiting. He decided to call a friend.
Now that story seemed cap.
Do not take our historically low offer. 2 for 24 shorts, 1 for 20.
That story cap.
And as soon as he turns back, he actually took the gun off me. Yeah, he had a gun. 38. So the first thing I could grab was a pan, you know, a skillet that was right there on the stove, and I did my welding. You know, it was you damn if you do, you damn if you don't situation. He wouldn't drop the gun. I kept hitting him. I wound up taking his gun, taking his wallet, used his car to get back to Upland.
That's cap. How did he do 31 years for that? That's cap.
Smart man. Okay, so you did 31 years for self-defense. That's crazy.
That's
it changes from self-defense when you take the wallet, take the keys, and take his stuff.
You got robbed him.
No, nobody ever got robbed. He actually, quote unquote, robbed the guy.
Oh.
So they show up and the guy's dead.
What does that look like, Kevin?
No, I'm asking him.
But what does that look like to you?
If I walk
You
in,
the police, he's gone, there's a dead guy, wallet, car gone,
Oh.
he has his own stuff, his
That
own
shit
wallet
makes
and
sense.
guns.
And the other guys.
Oh, you took the other guy's stuff. And you
Oh,
left
that makes
with
sense.
it.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Now, what does that look like to you?
It looks like I'm an idiot. He was pressing you, you defend yourself, kill him, decide I'm gonna take his stuff, leave, and then what happens? Do you call the cops? Who calls the cops?
No, apparently there was a neighbor that seen me there.
Do you regret it?
Of course, it wasn't intentional. I had no idea it was going to happen
I probably would have did the same shit
that night.
But you had no choice.
I didn't have a choice.
But you did have a choice to take his wallet.
Oh, yeah.
I got so nervous, I thought he was gonna try to touch on you.
No, that's what he wanted to do. And he was calling a friend over for it.
He's 40. I'm 18.
Right. He said, I'm calling. Jeffrey Dahmer, I told you. He said, I'm calling a friend
You had
over.
to do what you had to do, dog.
Congrats.
If you want the rest of the story, you can ask later. You'll be interested.
This is the guy.
Okay, Lucky, what is your story?
Well, I was coming home from work. I've been calling her phone. She ain't been answering. She normally answers or calls me. So I knew something was off. So I went to the house. All the lights was off. The house normally lights is on until like maybe 11:30. So I get home. Lights is dimming off. I come in. I hear some noise. I'm like, what the is that? So I walk inside the bedroom and I see my bitch riding this
Oh.
So I flipped the out. I have guns all around the house.
Naturally.
I just grabbed for the closest burner I had and just gave it to him.
Were the guns legally registered to you, or were they illegal firearms?
Nah, I'm a hood.
You know what that is, Ari?
I could presume.
All right, Johnny, tell us the story of how you killed somebody.
So it was a house party, like I said. Walked through the front door, everyone's partying in the back. Said I was going to the bathroom.
Is either Lucky or the dude with a motivator shirt. This nigga's an actor. I don't know about the one at the end.
Went through a door when the lights were out. It's one of the dude's rooms. His name was Darren, ended up being. Opened his drawer, went to rob him, in case you guys didn't figure that out yet. Found a gun that was in his top drawer under his, put it under my waist, pulled my shirt out, went out to the party, was gonna show my friends later like I was cool or something.
Yeah.
Go in the back, everybody's partying, whatever. But as I kind of started right before when I was leaving the patio, I saw somebody kind of like staring at me. So of course I panicked a little bit and went to the backyard and everyone's, doing all that kegs, all that music, dancing. And I broke to the left and there was like another house, like a yard. So I'm just walking casually kind of quickly, seeing if this dude's still following me, and he was. So I went right through there to the next house, and I remember there being a pool. I walked around the pool, the dude came through, it was just him. Then I went through the back, there was a house behind that house, and I went through those bushes, and he came through, tackled me. I think when I was going through, obviously it slipped, but the gun came out, and we started wrestling around, and a shot went off. Now here's the thing, I just got up and ran. I had no clue who was hit. I didn't know if he was hit or anything. And I went all around the block, back through the front door to the house, and just started hanging out. Now the music was playing loud, so nobody even noticed anything.
No one heard the gunshot?
No one heard the gunshot. No one said anything.
So that does sound pretty believable. My only question is, though, is that when they wrestling and the shot goes off, when you shoot somebody, the blood automatically kicks back. So he would have came back into the party with something.
I don't know. I mean, he got shot in the gut, so I don't know if that means anything, but...
That was a great monologue.
Yeah, that's cap.
Crazy.
That's cap.
I didn't think he was all that great. That was a boring.
Boring.
No, I saw you getting bored at the end. You like to talk when I talk for some reason. I don't know what...
Because I'm a bull. And I know when bullshit is happening. We need to put you two in a short scene together, because you and Jay, y'all good actors for sure. You had me at the beginning, but you lost me.
All right, Jay, let's hear the story of how you killed your neighbor with a Swiss Army knife.
I mean, basically, like I was saying earlier, it was a sober living, trying to get my life together, whatever.
No, his story seemed like it could be real.
I don't like was in a sober living as well. Yeah, that's what happened. I mean, it's like I'm repeating the same I said earlier, but basically, yeah.
Well, tell it again.
All right.
Let's see if you remember your lines.
Nah, I don't think it's cap.
So basically, got in a
That
fight,
could be real.
you know what I'm saying? Because I found out that he had something to do with killing my cousin. You know what I'm saying? It was going to be a head-up scrap. I didn't want to kill the cat, but it was what it was.
You say it was a fight started?
Well,
Like, that story might have happened, but he didn't kill the person, you feel me? It doesn't sound like cap.
A couple weeks he had been there. And the thing is, I'm just trying to get sober for my family, do better, everything like that or whatever. So I was going to try to ignore him. I'm not sure if you probably never been in a sober living home, but the thing is, it's, plenty of different rooms. You could just, mind your business. Because I never got along with this cat. We went to high school together. So my whole thing is just like, okay, let me just try to avoid the cat. Boom, 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 boom. And I keep hearing that he's talking from other people. So I know that he likes to go smoking up the street. There's teeth.
Nah, it could be him, because you see he getting tight because they not, going for it.
He said, man, I'm tired of that smile.
Yeah, so he likes to go smoking up the street. So I caught him slipping, like, yeah, what's going on? I heard you talking, you had something to do with my cousin death, whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, man, I'm just in this right now. Boom, boom, boom.
No. Pop, pop, pop.
No. You stick to the script.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just, y'all let me know what you think. I think Jay and Jennifer would go X out. I think it's between Johnny, Lucky, and Robert, and I'm leaning towards Lucky and Robert.
Yeah, Johnny is another good actor.
Yeah. You think Johnny's an actor for sure?
Yeah, he got me at first, though.
I was stuck on Lucky, but Robert, that story was really good.
Can I help you? Because I feel like what you're morphing your opinion is, I do believe that Lucky has been in prison or jail. He done seen that for sure.
Facts.
But as far as the second-degree murder or the murderer, I don't think it's that.
And I think, my problem with Lucky, too, is that if he is a repeat offender, they'd give him more than 8 years for killing somebody. Robert's story, actually, in the beginning, I was like, man, there's no way he did it. But when he told the story,
I told y'all Robert.
Yeah.
No, Robert very much doesn't. Number one, he doesn't seem like an actor at all. I could actually believe that Lucky would be an actor. He already is in entertainment. A lot of rappers want to act. That makes sense. He's charismatic. I could see him being an actor as well.
Okay, it's time to decide. I'm going Lucky. I think Lucky did it. I think
Lucky
Robert, your story
definitely did
is
some shit.
unbelievable, and I could be wrong here. Lucky said all the right things in my mind. Yeah, I may be wrong, but that's what I'm going with.
You are wrong, and it's sad to see it because we usually do this pretty well together. I think it's Robert without a doubt.
I'm gonna go with my first pick. Let's just say had Robert all along. Motivated to kill, motivated to tell the truth, not motivated to smile. Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with Robert. I was convinced. You know, at the first, I thought there was no way, but then after I heard his story and kind of his regrets and whatnot, I think
his story do sound
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I don't think Robert has a violent bone in his body. That being said, he ain't no bitch. Robert was pushed into defending himself 2 times, once in prison and once out of prison. Robert is a second-degree murderer.
Will the real murderer step forward?
Oh, it wasn't Lucky. Who was it? Oh,
There we go.
Told you. Thank you.
it was
Hey,
Robert.
man, that's a hell of a story for real, though, bro.
You're a good dude, though. I can tell you're a good guy.
If your whole story happened again, would you do it the same? Including the 31 years, the skillet, the whole thing?
If I knew how I was gonna get convicted, I would have used his gun to kill him. Yeah.
Wow. If you could go back, would you take his wallet and everything when you left, or would you just walk away?
If I could change it, no.
Well, there you have it. On a day's work, baby. Good night.
They ain't even let Robert tell the rest of the story. But anyways, if y'all like that reaction, drop a like, drop a sub, you feel me? Show some love, support the kid. But anyways, on to the next. Y'all be safe.